Beginning in the 1980s, the number of people in jail and prison skyrocketed, reaching its peak in 2009. According to the Sentencing Project, this is a 500% increase over the last 40 years. Technological advancement took a similar trajectory in those same years, growing exponentially. This time period saw the rise of the computer, internet, smartphone, social media, and the 5 to 7 minute lightning talk. The tech boom, however, didn't reach the prison system as it did for the rest of the United States. Despite billions of dollars funneled in each year, the prison system could not catch the wave of technology. This resulted in outdated systems and digital infrastructure that failed to serve the needs of a growing incarcerated population. Bridging that divide is CROP. The Bay Area nonprofit recognizes technology's underutilized power to serve justice-involved individuals and envision a society that invests in people over punishment.
So what we know is that in this era of rapid technology evolution, CROP's mission now is gaining heightened importance. As we address the complexities of mass incarceration and reentry, the significance of data and analytics becomes a guiding force. However, we acknowledge that amidst the technology wave, data accuracy is sometimes compromised. That's impacting our ability to truly advocate for optimal resource allocation and support for individuals returning home from prison. So our commitment to data and analytics is intrinsic to our dedication to equitable reintegration. By scrutinizing the effects of technology on data integrity, we stand at the forefront of advocating for a more inclusive and effective supportive service. As we navigate this landscape, our focus on data-driven insights remains central, driving us to contribute to a more equitable and impactful system for those formerly incarcerated to truly prosper in our communities. A wonderful opportunity that stands before us when we think about data is to use our own program as a pilot and a test to collect this data. Our Ready for Life program is holistic. It is a true representation of whole person care, all wrapped underneath one roof. An individual coming home from prison will have 12 months of housing. They'll have 3 months of personal leadership development, financial literacy, digital literacy, and a monthly stipend. They'll go on to upskill in a career track in tech. And from there, we'll be working with our employer partners and placing them in a job, actually a career that has family sustainable wages before moving them on to sort of permanent pathways to housing. This is a representation of what our current reentry system consists of versus somebody having to go to 10 to 12 different providers. They can get it done all underneath one hub. And what we are testing is that if a person's needs can be met all underneath one roof, how are we alleviating them falling through the cracks and really understanding the true cost of reintegrating back into society?
Exygy is super excited to continue to be a partner for a CROP organization. We have started working with them since 2022. And as of today, we work across 3 different of their initiatives. We have the Fellows portal, where it allows their team as well as the fellows. We have a easy to use and accessible application that tracks both data and analytics to really allow numbers and success metrics to tell the story for both this iterative improvement process as well as moving folks forward into the program. The third piece is something that we're actively working on today to create a resource and eligibility hub for folks who are entering into society again, and what it looks like for them to see resources that they're eligible for in an easy and accessible, user-friendly way. Across the board, we're really tackling the issue of re-entry experience in the tech for good space. What does it look like to actually shift some of our resources and talent and expertise into helping people rehabilitate into community in a way that sets them up for success and allows them to thrive beyond simply being released? Our design team tried really hard to find a way to connect with the users who will be participating in these platforms. And that ranges from folks who have not touched technology in the time that they have served, all the way to folks who are really thinking about accessible technology that they have with them today. Our team hosted spaces time after time throughout the process to co-design through workshops, to test the application systems with them, to collect data, both qualitative and quantitative data, and to allow flexibility for information that will help us iteratively improve the process. The learnings that we've collected is then compared with some of the lived experiences on the crop team to make sure that both it is usable, valuable, and accessible to every stakeholder across the board. Exygy is incredibly excited to continue to be a partner with crop organization. The technology is only part of the solution. What we're really hoping to do is allow the design experience, the technology, and the product expertise that we are bringing to support the work that crop organization is doing. And our goal is to be able to build the tools that can support crop organization to truly give the reentry community their fullest second chance.
With these tools, we'll really be able to paint a picture around individuals who are returning home from prison, who are going into our criminal justice system, and how we can best teach people and our community how to lead lives without crime. Now, legislators are really ripe for putting into action, solutions that have the right impact on our communities, instead of just saying, yes, we're mad about crime. Yes, we're upset about homelessness, but actually tying it and recognizing that it is truly linked to the mass incarceration wave. If you think about it, if me being formally incarcerated, I'm 10 times more likely to become homeless. And out of our large homeless population, 70% have a criminal record. So it's directly linked. And we need to look at our welfare state as a whole and really just address what we are trying to sweep underneath the rug. It is out and it is loud. And the only way to do that is with bold solutions such as what Exygy is creating for crop.